Hello again, back in Studio B. Anyway, three ways to make money in stock. Three decent ways to make money in stock. One way is the equity position, which I don't look at equity. Many people, like Elon Musk, is a billionaire because of equity. The other two ways to make money that I follow, and I've used both ways to make money, one is a covered call. I've made some money with a covered call on my stock ARR before the 5-to-1 split. I had a covered call, and someone took me up on my call, and the price of the stock did not go up. So I just kept the premium. But in a covered call, you can make money two ways. You make money with the premium, and then you make money with the price of the stock going up. I prefer $2 or $3 out. I like $3 out. So if the price of the stock goes up $3, I get my premium, which has nothing to do with the $3. And then I make $300 for each share. It's $1 a share, or $2 a share, or $3 a share. If I'm $3 out, it makes $300. So the way many people make money on stock, is simply by having a covered call. That's where you have 100 shares, and you sell the right to a person to buy that at a higher price. That's one way to make money. The second way that I really prefer is the dividends. Dividends come quarterly or monthly. ARR and ORC are monthly dividends. BG Foods is a quarterly dividend. I own both quarterly and monthly stocks. So the three good ways to make money with stocks that I know of personally and I have utilized is two of my positions have gone up somewhat in value in equity. The other 40 shares have gone down. So overall, I'm down in the market in equity. But many people make money in equity, like Elon Musk. He's a billionaire because of equity in stocks. People can then borrow money against the stocks. And when you borrow money against the stocks, you're in debt. That's not taxable. So you pay back the money in stocks. And when you pay the money back, it's an expense. So it's a good thing for Elon Musk to borrow against his stocks, because he's not rich. He's rich in equity. And then the other, like I said, dividends. If you have 1,000 shares, 10,000 shares, 100,000 shares, you can make quite a bit of money on dividends. If you have 25 shares of ARR at 40 cents a share, that's $10. If you have 250 shares of ARR at the new price of the 5-to-1 split reverse, if you have, now it's 40 cents a share. If you have 250, then you have 100. If you have 2,500, then you have $1,000 a month income. The good way to make money is dividends and covered calls. I was looking at Frontline has excellent 25 or 15 or 35 cents a share, which comes out to be $35 on some of their options. Now, the other one is puts, and I don't really want to deal with puts. Puts is you put money up, and you tell somebody that if the stock drops to this price, you'll buy them. So your broker has to hold the money for you. So if it's like 100 shares, and you say that you're going to do $8, you have to have $800, and then they may give you $10 or $15 to pay you, that if the price goes down at that price, by a certain time, you have to buy them at that price. And so you get to keep the premium. And then you get the shares. If it goes down to that price, say it was $8 or $3 or whatever you do the put for, it's that many dollars per share times 100 shares. Then if it's $8 a share times 100 shares, that's $800. And if they give you a $10 premium or a $15 premium and the price doesn't go down to that price, you still get to keep the $10 or $15 premium minus the broker charge. And then you get to, now if it's a dividend producing stock, I might not mind paying an $8 fee for a stock if the yield is 12 or 15%. Because then, from my perspective, I got the stock on sale and someone paid me to buy it. That's not a bad thing. But at this time, I'm not doing any puts because it ties up too much of my money. I don't want to put $800 aside for, say, 1 month or 2 weeks or a week when I could be buying a dividend-producing stock. Now, if I did do that, a put is okay. But the way to make a lot of money for me personally is the dividends, the equity going up, and the covered calls. Those are the three that I look at. I've made money on a covered call. I've made money on dividends. And 2 of my stocks have gone up in value since I bought them, but the other 40. So overall, I'm down in equity. But there's 3 good ways to make money is equity, dividends, and covered calls. Covered calls, I look at it this way. They want to pay you money to buy your stock if it hits a higher price than it is now. That's a good deal to me because you're making more money on the dividend, not the dividend, the covered call, the premium, and the amount of money. So if it's $3 out, you make an extra $300. The equity position is like they're paying you another $300 for the stock's price of whatever it is right now, plus the premium. That's a good thing. If they don't buy the call, if they don't exercise the right, you still got the premium. And if you do, if you make sure that you get it by the X date, right after the X date, you'll still get the dividend. You'll still get the covered call. And then you still get the appreciation of the stock. If it goes up $4 and you only did $3, you're out $1 in equity. But I wouldn't worry about it that much because you can always buy more stock and you can always get another covered call and you can always make more money. So the 3 ways to make money that I appreciate the most is the equity position going up, which will, right now the whole market is down. It will recover. And when it recovers, I'll get all my equity back. I'll still get the yield on the stocks. And if I make any money on covered calls, I'll make money on covered calls. So the 3 good ways to make money is equity position rising. It doesn't always rise. Covered call, which you can sell the right to buy your stock at a certain price higher than it is right now and collect the premium. And then the dividend, if you do it after the X date. You try to want to have the covered call after the X date so you still get the dividends. So those are the 3 ways to make money that I have used somewhat, except for the equity position. Some people say do puts, and then you have to put the money forward up front to your broker to cover if the price of the stock ever goes down, and then you purchase it. Now, if you want to do that, make sure, I would not want to do that unless it was a dividend-producing stock that I'd like to buy anyway. And I wouldn't mind doing it if it's on sale. If it's if the put is for $5 and the stock is currently $7 and the yield is like 8 or 10%, and then it will go up when I have the put, I might consider it. But the 3 ways are equity position rising, covered calls, and dividends. Those are 3 good ways to make money. If you have any questions, if you want a video done on a particular stock or ETF, an E-Track or something, make the request. I will consider it. Thank you very much, and you have a great 3 ways. Last time, equity position going up, covered calls, and dividends. Make sure you do your covered call after the X date. Have a great day.